Hiya folks, happy Easter. I'm just going to do a quick, I've done a quick update. There's a few clips from around garden about what's going on with the wicking pots and bed and the biochar what I've put in garden, a few other bits and pieces, new comments, just a few clips basically. And I'm off to hospital next week, Tuesday, so I might be a bit, I won't be around for a couple of weeks, I don't think. I'll be lurking on various mobile objects, I should imagine, adding a few comments and looking at a few videos. 4 days in hospital, not a lot else to do, is there? So, and after that, when I'm at home, I'll be doing some guitar projects. I'll do a little video about that later and see what sort of people, if I get any response on it, see what sort of, if people are interested. That is, because garden thing's more of a blog for me. It's just shows me what I've done and when, and what successes and what failures I've had. So, but I'll catch you later and take a look. There's a few clips here, and comments are always welcome, and I'll see you later. And the pepper's finally ripened up. That's very ripe now. In fact, that's almost ready to dry out. Now, I was going to eat that, but as it's my first pepper from my first indoor pepper, I'm going to hang that from my rear view mirror in my car. I'm sure it'll get dry there. It's not noxious. It's not mega strong, you know what I mean. I don't think it'll burn my eyes, but I think it'll probably look cool until the seeds fall out all over, I suppose. Well, my asparagus has started to pop. I don't know if you can see that one over there. That one's certainly doing well. There's about 3, I think, that have started. Oh, that's quite well. Can you see it? No, you can't see it there. So I'm quite pleased with that. I'll have to put a bit more soil around them. In this IKEA sack here is some potatoes. What I've done is done them in 2 layers like Andy. I'll put his channel up underneath, and he did some potatoes in sacks. So I thought I'd give that a try. This is in an IKEA sack, and where I've done them in 2 layers like he did them, so hopefully I'll get more potatoes. I put 6 spuds in there, so see how we go. Carrots have sort of carrots. The onions are doing well, second lot. The radishes are doing really well now. The black and red currant cuttings have all come into flower and leaf. The upside down ones didn't make it, not a leaf, even though buds are still green. So, but my potatoes have started here. These are planted a little bit before, and I saw a video of Blake Kirkby's yesterday. He's planted some borage plants, 6 plants. Now you'll never have to plant them again, because all this is borage. It's really easy to identify and pull up where you don't want it, but or just go over it with a hoe. But that's all borage. It's really deep rooted, so it's pretty good. It's got a good tap root, brings a lot of stuff up through soil. But you'll only ever plant it once. So I tend to pull it out where I don't want it and then just leave it where I want it. End of season, if I've got an empty bed, I'll let it run wild in that, And the beans I planted have all started. Well, I say all of them. I planted 2 varieties here, and a red variety and a normal green variety. And I'm not sure which varieties come up, but this is the biochar side. That's more radishes, white and red ones. But as you can see, the beans stop there, and then start over there again. And that's the other beans what I use. I'm not sure whether it's the green ones or the red ones. But there's an empty patch. There we've got beans. There's another empty patch, and there's some more beans. Picking lasses have started to come up, and more borage, because that gets everywhere. This, sorry if I'm chucking around. This rocket is starting to put out the seed pods now, so I'll be collecting some seeds off that. But this one, strangely enough, now I don't know whether the borage is male and female, but this one's flowering, but it's got no full pods on it, so I'm going to have to look into that. And if anybody knows, like, you might want to let me know. And this is carrying on with biochar, what I've come out of grow room. That's my 10% in that corner. That's my 5% in that corner. And over there in the middle is the control. And I've done exactly the same. I've mixed another 10% mix into the soil layer, sort of to beef it up with compost. Just compost there, and 5% on that mix there. So we'll see how we go. Obviously, I've had them covered up with this mesh, this sheet, just to keep sun off them, because they've come out of grow room. They've been out now, what, I don't know, maybe a week, not quite a week. But they seem to be doing all right. I mean, obviously, you've got a light difference now, because our light site, we're probably getting about 14 hours a day, probably now, but originally we wasn't. These are my wicking pots and my wicking basket. These tomatoes are out of grow room. I did put a mesh up. I give them a bit of fresh air and forgot to close them up, so they got a bit of sunburn. Not too much, but just have to keep my eye on that. It's this here is Andenbeeren or Tomatillo. So it's Andenbeeren's German name, by the way. But in here is also some basil and garlic. I'll show you how I've laid it out. Like I've got 3 types of basil, and they come like tea bags if you want. So I just put them in and just see how that goes. What happens? I mean, this tomato's actually in flower, but it will perk up. It's only been in here a day or so, and it'll perk up. The other one these were the best, and the one that was really bad, I ended up putting out to harden it off, and that's really perked up in other grow box outside. So hopefully these will do the same, and we'll get some fruit off them. My first tomatoes, maybe, because every time they always get blight later on. So but that's I'm looking forward to testing one. And a couple of newcomers. This is a peach tree, which a friend of mine gave me. He come up as a volunteer outside his compost bin, but he didn't want it, so that's very good. And they also give me some bamboo cuttings, which I'm going to plant up at top. So guys, there it was, the garden as it stands. Keep posting videos, people, because I'm in hospital, so I need some quality viewing. And I'll see you after that with garden. I'll do some updates about wicking beds and stuff are going on and that. As I said, I'm going to be doing some stuff with guitars. I'm just going to post another video after this, and just to show you what I want to be doing. And if there's anybody interested, like, leave some comments, questions, and we'll see you soon. Nice to be nice.